Hey traders, welcome back to Modest Money. You've probably seen TraderSync's sleek ads promising to transform your trading. But is TradeSync's pricing actually worth it? Or would you just be paying for another shiny dashboard that doesn't move the needle? Before you commit, let's break down what really matters, the good, the bad, and what I wish I knew before paying. Let's dive in. Now, before we dive into the features and TradeSync pricing, let's talk about something people don't always show you, the actual user experience. And not just the glowing testimonials slapped on a homepage. I'm talking about the real stuff, the good, the bad, and everything in between. Because if you're thinking about paying for a tool like TradeSync, you don't just want to know what it can do, you want to know what it's actually like to use. And let's be honest, a polished website doesn't always tell the full story. So we spent some serious time combing through the reviews, forums, Reddit threads, Trustpilot, even random blog comments, and we noticed something interesting. As with most tools, the first place people look when they're trying to find the truth is the one-star reviews, and that's where we started too. One user was pretty blunt. He said the platform felt confusing, especially the UI. What caught his eye was TraderSync's marketing itself as a next-gen journaling tool, but to him, it didn't feel all that different. He wasn't impressed with the filters, he said the simulation mode only worked with stocks, and according to him, features like strategies and plans didn't add much value. So yeah, there's definitely some criticism out there, but here's where it gets interesting. TraderSync actually replied to him. They asked him to reach out via a live chat and said they'd walk him through the filter issue personally. They also clarified that the simulation tool supports stocks, forex, and crypto, not just stocks like he had assumed. So clearly, some of the frustration might be due to misunderstanding how the tools work. Now, whether he took them up on that offer or not, we don't know, but the fact that they followed up with specifics and offered to help says something about the support side of things. And talking about the other side of things, let's look at the bigger picture of TraderSync. TraderSync has a 4.8 out of 5-star rating, and not just from 10 people, from hundreds of real users. In fact, one trader said that TraderSync is one of the most advanced and user-friendly journaling platforms he's ever used. And that includes day traders, swing traders, and even futures traders. He praised the dashboard, saying that it was clean, intuitive, and packed with smart widgets for tracking profits and losses. What really impressed him, though, was the analytics. We're talking deep dive stuff, win rates, RR ratios, average hold times, trade durations, and all across custom timeframes. And then there was another trader who had been exploring the platform a little more casually. He said that TraderSync met most of his needs. He hadn't mastered everything yet, but he felt confident that the platform was built for serious traders. The sheer number of tools available made it clear that this wasn't just a fancy spreadsheet. He said it helped him look at his trading data through a whole new lens, and he'd definitely recommend it to anyone looking to level up. So, yeah, you'll see the occasional frustrated review, but overwhelmingly, the positive feedback is strong. So, what makes TraderSync stand out from the crowd? Now, when you hear about a trading journal, you probably picture a basic logbook, right? You record your wins, losses, maybe scribble a few notes. But what TraderSync offers goes way beyond that. And if you're trying to decide whether the TraderSync cost is really justified, this is the part you don't want to skip. Let's start with performance reporting, because this is the backbone of what makes TraderSync such a powerful tool. When you log into the dashboard, you're not just seeing a list of trades. You're seeing a full breakdown of your trading behavior. You can analyze your trades based on time of day, strategy used, market condition, even how long you held the trade. And if you're comparing tools based on what they actually help you do, this part of TraderSync might be the single biggest value point behind the TraderSync pricing. Now, let's talk about something that honestly blew me away the first time I saw it. Chart-focused trade details. With most platforms, you log your trade and it just sits there as numbers. But TraderSync actually overlays your trades on candlestick charts. You see exactly where you entered, where you exited, and what was happening in the market around that moment. That level of analysis is rare, and for many advanced traders, it's what justifies the TraderSync pricing structure right there. Now let's talk about something you definitely won't get from just any journal: artificial intelligence feedback. TraderSync has a built-in AI assistant that you can literally just talk to. Ask it questions like, what strategy gives me the best win rate after 11 a.m.? Or which setups am I consistently losing on? It doesn't just give you stats, it gives you answers. Clear, data-driven feedback that you can act on immediately. The AI pulls from your actual performance history and helps you make smarter decisions without any of the guesswork. For a lot of people, this single feature justifies the entire TraderSync cost, especially when you factor in how much time it saves and how much insight it brings. Now, alright, I know what you're probably thinking. Everything sounds great so far, but there's gotta be a catch, right? Fair question. And look, no tool is perfect. If you've never used a data-driven trade journal before, TraderSync might feel overwhelming at first. There's a bit of a learning curve, but when compared to what you get back in return, especially consider TraderSync's pricing and the available TraderSync promo code, it's a trade-off most traders are happy to make. So, how much is TraderSync really? Well, it depends on the plan and whether you choose monthly or annual billing. Now, at the time we're recording this video, here's where things stand. If you want to go monthly, here's what you're looking at. Pro comes in at $29.95 per month. That's your base plan, great for getting started. Premium is $49.95 per month if you want access to the more advanced features. And then there's Elite. That's the full powerhouse at $79.95 per month. This one's for serious traders who want all the bells and whistles. AI feedback, in-depth simulation tools, you name it. But if you're already thinking long-term, this is where things get interesting. TraderSync offers 50% off when you pay annually. I'm talking Pro at $14.98 per month, Premium at $24.98, and Elite at $39.98 per month, averaged out over the course of a year. That's a massive TraderSync discount if you're planning to use the tool long-term. But remember, pricing can change, so check the link in the description for the latest TraderSync coupons and updated pricing. We do our best to keep it fresh. So here's the bottom line. TraderSync isn't the cheapest platform out there, but the value it offers is hard to beat. If you're serious about improving your trading, the TraderSync pricing starts to make a lot more sense. Check the link in the description of this video to get started with our special discount and coupon.